one of the biggest lies that I've heard in my life, that has been repeated to me by folks that I've looked up to, by people that have been leaders, mentors, teachers, coaches. The biggest lie that I've heard across my life is practice makes perfect. It's a lie. Practice makes perfect. That means if I sit down at a piano and I just start hammering away at the keys haphazardly, and I just keep on practicing, eventually I'm going to be a piano master, right? If I go to approach or to start a business and I just keep on trying, keep on throwing things out there, I'm practicing being a business owner. Eventually I'll be perfect, right? I want to learn to ride a bike, or I want to learn to move my body properly, or I want to learn how to invest, or I want to learn all these different things. If I just keep on practicing, eventually I'll be perfect. It's not true. It's a lie. It's a half-truth that so many of us have followed for our entire lives, and we wonder why we feel like we're drifting. We wonder why you feel like you're not actually going to where you want to get to, like you're not where you should be by now. And it's because practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. If you go and you practice to play the piano all the wrong ways, you can be perfect at playing the piano absolutely wrong and not be able to make a melody worth rubbing 2 cents together. You can practice as much as you want and be absolutely terrible. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So perfect practice makes perfect. Otherwise, you're just permanently terrible. Now, how exactly can we start to practice things and practice perfectly? The roadmap framework that I created and I share with you guys is something that you can use to then work through whatever it is that you're practicing, okay? Review, organize, align, decide, and then make your plan, or define and decide, and then make your plan. Make your massive action plan. If you go through the roadmap framework, it will take you from practicing imperfectly and being stuck and permanently terrible at whatever it is you're trying to do, to then practicing perfectly, where then you're practicing and you're actually getting better at the thing that you want to do over and over again. Review. Where are you now? Where exactly are you now? And how is it that you're going through the things that you want to go through? How are you developing out your skill? How have you developed it in the past? And what are you using to help you get to where you want to get to? Are you just reading books? Are you just watching YouTube videos? Are you trying to string things together as they come, not really knowing what the end goal is? Or do you have a mentor that's already been through it that can guide you step by step from where you are now to where you want to be in the future? Review. Where are you now? Where did you come from? What have you done in the past? What are the things that you were practicing before that worked? And what are the things that you were practicing before that didn't work? And maybe while you're doing your review, you get some external feedback. You find someone else to help you have a better understanding of what's going on with you. Then organize yourself. Organize all of those resources that you started to look at and look into. Start to map out exactly what resources you do have and what you could do to become more perfect with your practicing. Okay? And then we want to align ourselves. And the best way to align ourselves is to start to envision the future that we would love to live in. What does that reality look like for you? All the things that you're practicing, all these things that you're developing, all the things that you're working towards, where are you even, where's the end goal? Where are you going? And start to align the practice with that vision. If you want to be a guitar player, what kind of guitar player do you want to be? Are you playing flamenco? Are you playing more rock? Are you shredding? Are you playing a 12 string or a 6 string? Are you playing a 7 string guitar? Yes, they exist. It'll help to align with what type of practice you should be doing. For fitness, are you trying to be a better runner, or are you trying to be a power lifter, or are you trying to be a bodybuilder? Are you trying to be a hybrid athlete that's a little bit good at everything but not great at anything? I don't know. Where are you aligning yourself to? That future version of you that has tried these different things and done these different things. What have you aligned? And then I want you to define it. You started to get the ideas. You started to work through these things. They were floating around in the air. Now they're getting a little more and more concise. I want you to take the time to define it. Let's nail it down. What are we practicing for? We're practicing to be able to insert definition. I would like to play like such and such. When I go on, I want to be on stage playing my guitar exactly like this. Define it. What that'll start to decide, which we're gonna go to next, but that will automatically start to decide what type of practice you're doing, how frequently you're practicing. You gotta define it. What's the timeline? What are we looking at? What are we trying to do, guys? And then you can go to your map. Then you can make your massive action plan and start, well, before that, then you can decide and say, this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm going to do it. And you move into your massive action plan. You move into your game plan. This is how we can take that saying of practice makes perfect, which is a half truth and a half lie, and we can start to make it a truth, because then you're practicing perfectly, and perfect practice makes perfect. When you know where you came from, you know where your weaknesses are, you know where your strengths are, you did your review, you start to organize, what things do I need to work on, what things am I already great at, what things do I maybe need to not focus on as much because they're already refined, I don't know. You start to align yourself with the reality that you would like to live in, with the timeline that you want to jump to. If you believe in multiple realities, what is the timeline that you want to jump to when it comes to your fitness, your finance, yourself, your education, whatever it is that you're practicing getting better at? Because no matter what, you're always practicing getting good at something. You know what I'm saying? You've defined exactly what you want, so now you know what you're practicing towards. You've decided, that's why you're going to show up. Once you decide, it's not even a negotiable anymore. I want to have this much money. This means that I'm practicing the game of money, and this is how many days a week I must put in practicing the thing. You've decided. It's not a negotiable. There's no other option. And you just keep going. So this is how we turn the statement, practice makes perfect, from a half-truth and a lie into a full truth and a real potential reality. So with that being said, guys, I'd love to hear from y'all's. What did practice, or what does practice make perfect mean to you? Or what's something that you would like to practice and then to make perfect? And with that being said, that wraps up today's talk. Drop a comment down below of what the biggest takeaway was for you, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.